can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
First down at the 19. Intercepted. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Eagles really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Eagles take it from the 28. And Revis in on the tackle.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run. And the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing. So you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down and 4.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This is third down. The Lions defense lined up in a 4-6 formation.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And DeMarco Murray comes down with it. Murray's hit and brought down. That's going to be a pickup of 10.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Grayson's 3 for 3 with that completion.
Now moving the football to the 10-yard line.
First and goal. Matthews takes it. Toss play. Power surge. Touchdown. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the second quarter. And so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all working on the offensive side. And listen, don't take this for granted. Stay aggressive. Keep keep throwing that gas on the fire. Pedal to the metal. Whatever cliche you want to use it and keep the pressure on.
Tate's going to test the coverage here. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Petty's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Almost intercepted.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this, where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
Second down and 10. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
When I talk to young quarterbacks, I say the number one rule is always keep 2 hands on that football. That time, he doesn't do it. That's why when he got hit in the pocket, he fumbles it.
Real good field position here to start this series. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second and goal from the 8. And straight ahead, Murray. That's a gain of 6.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Murray's hit and brought down.
Good job that time by the defense. They stopped him short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2.
Let's go.
There is a flag out. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside and be back in just a moment. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
Let's go. Rest of the yard. Rest of the yard.
The Eagles face 4th down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football. Should be an easy one here. And the kick is good for 3.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
They'll go ground. They'll mark him at the 28. After running it, it's 2nd down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They're in the hurry-up mode. The Lions take it from the 43. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. The Lions are trailing right now, so you know they're going to have to rely on the passing game the rest of the way. Petty's struggled mightily, and they're going to need to get him going, Phil.
They are going to need to get him going. But listen, let's give the defense a little credit. It's not all about bad offense. The defense is on top of everything. They're playing very well, and I think the offense needs to change what they're trying to do. That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Lions have it at the 34. Wants to go deep. Boy, a lot of heads shaking going on as the offense leaves the field. Whatever their game plan was coming in, it's time to get to work on plan B for the second half, Phil.
Absolutely. Look, there's a lot of head shaking. I'm going to tell you also, there's a lot of hurt feelings down there. And I know, yeah, they're pros, but their feelings can be hurt. They're down in the dumps. They got to find a way to pick it up. The Eagles love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Eagles step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
And tackle down at the 49-yard line. The Eagles decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st and 10. 2 hands on the football that has the catch. And that's a gain of 13. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Corners are backing off here. Looking long. But they can't connect.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
And the kick, and it's through there. The kick is good. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Cox is able to read that play and make the hit.
The Lions running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Lions take it from the 23. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
It's third down coming up. The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense. Petty's back in shotgun formation. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down. And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. He's going to try and return this one. And a flag comes out. It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you've got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
First down at the 22. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Second and 10. Murray. He's tackled at the 30.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3.
Get ready.
He'll get it again. And the flag comes out. The defense accepts the penalty.
This defense, what a good job that time swarming the offense, and they stop the run and cause them to lose a couple yards. Now you have 3rd and long. Let those pass rushers go and see if you can make a big play.
3rd down after the penalty. The Lions lined up in the nickel. And Matthews is ready to run off the screen. Gains 19.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.